Hello and welcome. My name is Mary Ellen and I am an educator in the state of Illinois. For those of you who know me, you are aware that I think whole group reading in the classroom is highly important. So today I want to share with you some of my favorite texts to utilize for this purpose. Old Yeller, a true classic. I have utilized this book in 2nd through 6th grade, and it truly ends up being my students' favorite read for the entire year. And I start my unit off by showing the students a book trailer off of YouTube, which just provides them a visual for our text. Now there's a lot of unfamiliar vocabulary throughout this book, so I start off each and every chapter with a dictionary dig. I also utilize Quizlet, and I do this either just as a whole group activity or as a team game in order to keep the students' memory sharp on that vocabulary. Something I did purchase for this unit is an Old Yeller activity off of Teachers Pay Teachers, and I'll be sure and link that below. And it contains chapter and unit quizzes. I modify this for my particular class at the time, so we complete a lot of these chapter tests as whole group activities or research projects, or I make them into games. Once we are done with the entire unit, we then watch the Old Yeller movie and we do a compare and contrast between the text and the movie. Another book to movie connection that I like to incorporate is The Secret Garden. And I begin this unit by giving the students some background knowledge on England and India. We listen to Indian music, and we also study some other important factors from the book. And this fits in very well with 6th grade social studies standards. Once we have sufficient background knowledge on the book, we then begin our book study. I like to pull in some other important hands-on experiences for the students. I really like to have them plant something, and I have done this with grass heads. And then also I've had them plant some beans before and watch the growing process. And I always have them keep a journal during this time. Once our unit is finished, we then watch the 1987 version of The Secret Garden and do a compare and contrast between the book and the movie. Anne of Green Gables. My copy has seen a lot of use in its time. It was given to me while attending private school by my wonderful 1st grade teacher for reading the most books in class. When I have completed this unit with my class, we then watch the movie and do a compare and contrast between the movie and the novel. I have utilized this unit with 5th and 6th grade in public school. Unlike the other whole group text, I personally do not read Hank the Cowdog. The author does a fantastic, humorous job of presenting his book. Therefore, I have the students listen as they follow along in their book. I like to utilize the 50 Literacy Strategy book, which I have talked about in another video. I also like to pull in other activities, such as allowing my students to draw Hank the Cowdog while they listen to a chapter. And they really find these activities fun and engaging. I hope that some of my favorite texts will now join your library, and you and your students will enjoy hours of learning and fun. I know that there are many, many more books out there to incorporate within the classroom, so please feel free to add those down in the comments below. Thank you so much, and I hope that you and your family have a very happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to be proud of your work, productive in your day, and positively joyful.